broadcasting live at the Link. Welcome, football fans, to Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams. It's the Detroit Lions and the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward up in our, dare we say, comfy, warm booth. But things far less welcoming down on the field, partner. The snow's been falling leading up to this one, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon.
Can I be honest with you in the audience here?
Okay? Yeah, please do. Please do.
I was hoping for this. I love snow globe games, and as an offensive player, it's true. You know where you're going. You have the advantage. Tom Brady always used to say he loved playing in inclement weather, loved playing in the snow because it slowed everyone down to his speed, and he could take advantage of it. Keep an eye on these offenses today. They'll have their footing. They know where they're going, and this defense will have to be playing catch-up.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
On second down, here's Barkley. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing third down to begin this ball game.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Hurts with it on third and short. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Now on fourth down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
The legend of this guy just grows year by year in the Motor City. The best individual season of his career, leading these Lions to a franchise record 15 wins. Now they just got to get to the ultimate goal, the Super Bowl. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First down, Lions.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Brings up second and 12 at the Eagles' 39-yard line.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Got to figure out this third down here. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fourth down, Goff throwing. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Blast through midfield. Inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up 6-0 here in the first. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Greg Reynolds to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll start this drive out 1st and 10. On first down, it's Goff. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Eagles were ready to set up shop on offense. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they reined it in for 6. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, a run with Barkley. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
The 32-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles leading near the break. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They give to Barkley, left side. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Great. Hey, 73. 63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. They motion a receiver left. Goff on 1st and 10. This one to Williams out left side. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. First down, ball at the 36. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's Laporta again. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw from Goff. Short pass brought in. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, a trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They're gonna throw again. Goff has the connection to right. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And it's 4th down.
It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Eagles taking over now late in the first half. And up 7-zip, we're probably not going to see anything too reckless here before the break. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it.
They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 24. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And now it's 3rd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's good for an Eagles.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Great.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And that's going to leave them with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Back to throw it. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. Fields it and starts the return from the end zone. And the fumble recovery is made. Runs by the 30. Across the 50. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where I promise you the weather is much nicer than what we've been watching. But who doesn't love a snow globe game? And the meteorologists tell us we're in for more of it in the second half. So time now to get back out and join our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Khalif Raymond to return it. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Here comes the offense for Detroit to begin the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. It's taken in by Williams. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
3rd and long for him here. Goff has it knocked out. And the Eagles get to it. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score. Yeah, a word we don't normally use with the lineman a lot, quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Goff to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down. The Lions readying for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. Has it at the 37. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Option play, they give it to Barkley. He strives quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The Lions offense returning to the field. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Another one for Gibbs. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Offense up to the line fast.
Back at the 33-yard line.
Play action here with Goff. That throw behind his intended target.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Goff. Hits him on the out route. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the pistol, Hurts. Caught on the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And they are on it and short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it!
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a pickup of 3.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Lions losing by 14. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 38. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Goff has it knocked out. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They go to Barkley again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
Trying to plow ahead for the 1st. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Eagles are in punt formation, and this kick is going to come from inside his own 40. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
From the 17. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. A gain of 9 yards.
And they get that clock just below 40 seconds to play. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Throwing again, it's Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. And with 19 seconds left in this ball game, they spike it. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw it. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
The Eagles take a knee. They're going to let the seconds tick away in this win. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And in a game that the weather certainly made a throwback, these teams fought it out at that line of scrimmage. Points were hard-earned. Each yard was hard-earned. Everything about this win, Brock, earned down there in the cold and snow. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.